What is up, YouTube? Chica Bob here, bringing us a brand new video. And I know I'm late to the Damian Lillard trade, but I was out of town, and this is the best I can do. So, yeah, Damian Lillard got traded to Milwaukee Bucks. Interesting trade. I mean, it's a great trade for Dame because, he gets out of Portland and it goes to a championship contending team. But on the other hand of things, he wanted to go to the Miami Heat. Miami Heat didn't bring in anyone in. Drew Holiday gets moved. And then DeAndre Ayton gets moved, which is great for him because I think he'll do great things in Portland. But yeah, interesting trade. Uh, I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. I think it's going to be a heck of a season this year with the Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, the Phoenix Suns, the Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers. And then I know I'm missing someone. Oh, 76ers, depending on what they do. But great teams in the Warriors. But there's a lot of teams that have made a lot of moves that look fantastic, but we're just gonna have to see how it plays out. Obviously, without injuries, I mean, the Giannis team could do well. The Suns could do well. It literally doesn't. It's all up in the air right now. So the NBA is it's back. I mean, it's great, and I'm here to see it. But yeah, in this video, we're just gonna do a simulation. I've been doing a lot of rebuilds lately, so I'm just gonna simulate the Milwaukee Bucks' career. I mean, Dame's career basically until Giannis and Dame basically break apart. Then we'll see what happens from there, or until they win. I mean, I guess we can see multiple championships. But yeah, Dame is 33 years old. He has 4 years on his contract, I believe. Giannis is a couple years. I mean, he'll probably re-sign if Dame is still here. But yeah, let's just hop into it, see what we can do. I mean, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just simulating. Hopefully, they can win the championships. Please, Giannis, give me another one. All right, here we are in 2K with Giannis, Dame, Chris Middleton being the heavy guys. Then we got Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis. Obviously, their weakest link is their shooting guard at the moment. And you would want a defensively minded shooting guard alongside Dame because, I mean, he scores the heck out of the ball. But defense is not his prowess. We also got like young guys in Marjon Beauchamp, as well as AJ Green, my dog. And then some other young guys, Ty Ty Washington and then Andre Jackson. I'm not really familiar with these guys. We also have Thanasis, so we can definitely get him in the rotation. Hopefully he can help us win a championship. This year, I mean, the goal is always for the Milwaukee Bucks to win a championship because they just did it like 2 years ago, and having an MVP caliber player in Giannis is great for them. I don't want to touch any of this. Hold up. Let me decline that trade, and then let me make sure that I don't have actually control of anything on this team. Like I was saying, obviously the team wants to contend every single year because they do got MVP Defensive Player of the Year Giannis on the team, as well as Brook Lopez, who looks really nice defensively. And then Chris Middleton, if he can perform that way. And then all-time scoring leader Damian Lillard for the Portland Trailblazers, as well as 71 point Damian Lillard. So the team is great. They just gotta make it work, and maybe just with time it'll happen. But they're looking great right now. Giannis wins our MVP for this season. Great numbers from him: 26 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Shooting it okay. I really like these kind of rebuilds videos because I don't actually have to rebuild it. He also wins Defensive Player of the Year. Giannis, great season from him. But yeah, I can sit back, chillax, and there's no pressure on me to win a championship. Giannis All NBA first team. Damian Lillard All NBA second team, averaging 31 points. Not I mean, he shot really well still. Great 3 point season and best field goal percentage season of his career. But that was nice from Damian Lillard. Anyone else on this team, Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis? I don't think we're going to get anyone else. And the team finished with second seed in the conference. Was it by a lot or was it close? I think it was just by one game. 2 games. Yeah, so 3 games from the 76ers, who look really nice with James Harden, Tyrese, Kelly Oubre they signed. And then DeAnthony Melton. Same basically team. They got James Harden actually playing this time around. Let's see the player stats for this season. I don't know if I'm gonna do this every year. Chris Middleton's out for this season. So is Bobby Portis. Oh, that might be wraps for the squad. They got Charles Bassey. I think they traded for him. Marjon Beauchamp, Jay Crowder. Okay, so they traded their shooting guard, and I already forgot who it was. Pat Connaughton. So Malik Beasley's gonna slide into that spot. Jay Crowder's gonna be in this lineup, and that's really it. Wow, it's gonna be tough for them this season. Jordan Goodwin. Let's see who they go up against in the play-in, playoff. Sorry, first round against Toronto. They have Gabe Vincent, OG, same team. They could have got Dame if they gave up OG Anunoby, but they didn't, and we sweep them. I'm actually doing anything. Giannis averages 34 points, as well as Dame averaging 38. Malik Beasley's going to have to step up, and he is shooting really well. I wish he did that in the Lakers games. That would have been nice. This is a series that is interesting. They don't have Porzingis. I assume he's out because yeah. But he could have definitely just been coming off the bench, and he was. Okay. Their team is crazy. They lose 4-0. The first year, they didn't win a championship. What happens after that? Do they try to go out and LeBron just came back 3-1 again? Did he? I must be tripping. Game 1 goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Lakers, Cavs. So they just came back 3-1. Well, LeBron does it again. Make sure none of our boys retires. LeBron's trying to retire on them after winning the championship. I should have let him. But yeah, first season is kind of a bust. But they did have major injuries, which is not ideal. I mean, you want Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis to be playing, and that series can go completely different. But I mean, that didn't happen. Maybe free agency goes out crazy. Dame just regresses. Chris Middleton regresses. Brook Lopez regresses. And they only brought in Patrick Beverly and Joe Harris. I mean, they made small moves. Year number 2 wraps up, and Luka wins your MVP. Amin Thompson, Nick Claxton, Amin. Okay, so that's both Amins. I'm just making sure I wasn't tripping. I also didn't mention the Cavs, I think, in contending or teams to watch this season. Giannis, All-NBA first team as well. I mean, always will be. And then Damian Lillard, All-NBA third team this season. He dropped down quite a bit in points. 4 points per game, which isn't actually a lot since he was still averaging 30 points last season, which was awesome for him. The Milwaukee Bucks are the third seed. Oh my God, I couldn't even say that. But yeah, Damian Lillard, Giannis, and then Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis. Brook Lopez dropped significantly. Wait, how many games did you play? You played 71 games. This guy played 71 games and averaged 4 rebounds. Not even 4 rebounds. Is this guy a real player? I guess he never really averaged crazy statistics before, but 4 rebounds is less than 4 rebounds is crazy, being for a 7'1" guy. Isaiah Joe's on the team now, and Joey Wilkins is also on the team. He's playing actually not bad. I think he is a rookie, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. First round, we are going against Isaiah Joe starting now, so that's awesome for them. First round against the Indiana Pacers, who still have, I think they still have the same lineup: Buddy Hield, Jarris Walker, and Miles Turner. Even though Buddy Hield's probably going to get moved in real life, we should be able to still win them, and we lose in 5. I say we, like I'm still playing. I mean, I'm technically supporting Dame and Giannis and winning a championship, but this is a big offseason for the Milwaukee Bucks because Giannis has to resign, Brook Lopez has to resign, Bobby Portis, and Chris Middleton. So it just depends on what they want to do with them. Do they get rid of all of those players? Do they bring back Giannis only? How much money do they have to work with? I mean, they got to do something because last 2 years, I know the first year it was unfortunate because Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis were injured, but this year they had no excuses and they only made it. They only won 1 game in their first round. Dame drops down 2. They lose Bobby Portis. They lose Brook Lopez. Their starting center will be Charles Bassey. Backup center being Steven Adams. That is not a great offseason for them. And I think that just might be their chances at winning a championship their first year. Unless they make some crazy trade this upcoming season or this regular season, I think it's going to be tough for them to win a championship. And it might all be for nothing because they give up a lot. They're proving me wrong right here, but they give up a lot. They don't have their pick. In 2K, they'll have their pick in 2029, 2028, whatever. But man, they give up a lot for Damian Lillard and Jrue Holiday. And it's going to result in only 1 championship from the Jrue Holiday trade. At the end of year number 3, Luka wins your MVP. And Amin Thompson, Evan Mobley. Okay, you guys can read it all. All-Star Thompson and Amin Thompson. That's cool for them. Both winning awards. Giannis still makes All-NBA first team, but we need that championship again, Giannis. That was it. Dame is not here. He could still be on the team. The team made the playoffs. They made the play-in. So they fell off pretty quickly, pretty quick, pretty quick. Dame fell from 26.5 points down to 21. 50, 40, 90 still, so that's still a great season for him. And that's, I mean, then Chris Middleton, but that's really it. Edmund Sumner is their like third best high or fourth best higher overall player. I mean, Marjan Beauchamp is kind of developing pretty well. Charles Bassey as a starting center isn't bad, averaging 11 rebounds. That's it. I mean, they gotta get through this play-in, submit through play-in, and they don't make the playoffs. Wow. Already in their third year, they did not make the playoffs. And I mean, at least Dame and Giannis are still together. Shea and Jalen Brown in the finals, and Shea wins the championship before Giannis. And Portland was there. They were the 8th seed, and they made it all the way to the conference finals. They're making more noise than Giannis and Damian Lillard. That is actually crazy. But man, this season is, I would say like this is probably the biggest season because I mean the last few were the biggest season, but Dame is gonna get significantly older this year. And he's gonna drop to an 89. And if they don't get like a third string or fourth string after, yeah, Chris Middleton's gonna drop. Yeah, so he dropped 88. Jonathan Isaac's the best they can do. Jericho Sims is their starting center. Oh, I feel for Dame. Giannis makes All NBA first team yet again, but honestly, it doesn't matter this season because they did not make the playoffs. I can tell you that straight up. They did not even contend for a playoff spot as they finished. I forget what they finished. They finished the 14th seed. So this is where the Portland Trailblazers, who are probably pretty no, they're down here too, but they're probably pretty happy because they have our pick, and they're like, let's go. The Milwaukee Bucks are the Damian Lillard trade paid off. But yeah, Dame, I mean, he picked it up again, averaging 27 points from 21. So that's awesome for him. They brought in OG Anunoby as well for $2 million. Definitely won't be that way for the next season because he probably was just sitting in free agency. They probably just brought him in. And yeah, that is tough for Dame and Giannis as Victor Wembanyama and Tyrese are in the finals. Tyrese Halliburton wins the championship. I don't know how many more years Dame has on his contract. He still has 3 more years. Did he up it? I think he might have upped his contract. He's not done until he's 38, so he's gonna be here for a bit. And by that time, who knows how he's gonna play? If he's gonna still, play? Is he gonna retire? Who knows? We need something. We need something here. Okay, Dame drop into an 85. So yeah, things are getting out of control pretty quickly. And I mean, Chris Middleton's also regressing. Giannis is also 32. Jonathan Isaac's a 75. Oh, there's all down, no ups, and we still don't have center. Luka Doncic wins MVP again for the Warriors. That's crazy. He just keeps doing it every single year. Giannis still All NBA first team. Still great numbers, but we just need more. And honestly, I don't know if we made the playoffs this year. We didn't even make the play-in again. Wow. Things are not looking great for us. They were the worst team in the league. Or at least on our side of things. 50, I mean, the Clippers, Portland made the play. The Portland Trailblazers are actually, let's see Dame stats. That's all I care about, to be honest. Let's see Dame stats. Dame is averaging 25 points still. They got Derek Whitehead. I mean, they're only getting people from minimums. But Dame is still having a great season. He's probably going to drop down to an 80, what? He's an 86 right now with the morale boost. I think he drops down to an 84. I think he'll be an 84 for the next year. And Amin Thompson, Darius Garland. So as long as Damian Lillard doesn't retire, it is what it is. Kyle Anderson retired. He retired before Damian Lillard. He was 34 years old, actually. That's actually crazy to say because, I mean, he's not that old right now. And him being 34 and retiring means that we're pretty deep into the simulation. Oh, we're in 2028. So that means the Portland Trailblazers actually splashed. I mean, but 2K didn't give him the pick, so we'll let that slide. But they would have actually splashed because they had Dame and Giannis, and we were the worst team in the league. That's crazy. So Giannis, Dame, Chris Middleton, Derek White. Oh, they brought in Derek White. So they did something. So now they kind of have a starting lineup, but this guy is going to be the center who hasn't played a minute of basketball yet. But, it's better because now they actually have a true shooting guard instead of a guy that they signed for the minimum. Let's go. There's something for Milwaukee Bucks fans to get hyped about. the pick that was supposed to be for the Portland Trailblazers is get. I mean, we took it still, so we got Rookie of the Year. But man, this team sucks. Giannis is still there, but at this point, does it really matter? Uh, we finished probably the worst team in the conference. I'll show you guys again. We're basically speedrunning this thing. Maybe until Dame retires, which kind of sucks because now it just feels like he's back on the Portland Trailblazers. Besides those first 2 years of his season here, back down to 20 points per game. We got Miles Turner in here finally. I thought they were picking him up a long time ago, but it basically feels like Dame is back into the Portland Trailblazers scene where he doesn't make the playoffs, but he's trying his best. And I mean, every year it's just tough and tough. And did he retire? He did. Damian Lillard retires at the age of 38, and all it accounted for was 2 playoff runs, kind of, because he lost in the first round for one of them. Another one was a play-in. The first year they had the best chance, but they made it to the second round because 2 of their teammates were injured. Wow, that is so tragic. So he was here for 6 years and accounted for 0 accolades, basically. That is actually really tragic. They made a really great duo, Giannis and Dame. Unfortunately, it didn't translate to any championships, which is Dame. That's all Dame was hoping for, because I mean he could do what he's doing right now on the Portland Trailblazers, but he doesn't want to. So yeah, that is tough. That is tough. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me know what kind of, if you guys want to see simulation videos, let me know what you want to see. And as always, this is your boy Chico Baba. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.